Hi there. So I want to talk about how to do your left hand fingers and learn some new notes. So before I introduce this step and the techniques that come with it, I like to make sure my students can properly hold their instrument like this. They put a few open string pieces and then I know they're ready to add their fingers. And usually I make sure they are set up with finger tapes so they know exactly where to put their fingers, because if you look at the violin, you notice there's nothing on the fingerboard. We have no frets or anything. So if you are a beginner, having tapes really helps to know exactly where to put your finger. The first thing I do is I draw an X right here on the student's hand, right where I'm pointing. So that is where you're gonna line up with the neck of the violin. So if you just put your violin in guitar rest position, you can line up your magic X right underneath, and you can just almost glide, because you want no squeezing in your left hand. You want it to be very loose, very relaxed, okay? And our thumb, let's pretend like this part of our thumb is the sun. There you go, I got a little sun on my thumb, okay? And so this is the grab, let's say. You want the sun to be like kind of a sunset or sunrise, just a little bit of the thumb peeking up. You don't want it to be daytime thumb, and you don't want nighttime thumb either. So just a sunset or sunrise. I like to line up the magic X behind the first finger tape and the sunset maybe just slightly in front of the first finger tape like that. Okay, and when we put it up in playing position, we want our hand to remain relaxed. Or if you just roll your hand up, it's kind of like this shape, okay? I've never seen anybody throw their hand up and go and squeeze it to death, okay? So we want everything to remain very relaxed, okay? So let's go ahead and put our violin out to the corner, turn, find the end button, place it by our left ear, drop onto our shoulder, look down this way. Okay, and I want to keep our hand very relaxed. I'll try to use a soothing voice so we keep our hand relaxed. Okay, so we're going to glide our magic X out behind the finger tape, put our sunset in front of the finger tape. Okay, I have a relaxed wrist. You'll notice when my wrist is relaxed, I get a thumbs up on the side. So you don't want your thumb to be sideways thumb in any way, just a perfect thumbs up. Also, another place to check to make sure you're not squeezing at all is right here. Notice how there's a little bit of space. Okay, our hand should not be up too high where we have no space, and our hand shouldn't be squeezing the space away. Okay, so we want a little bit of a space right there. So when we put our finger down, we also want to make sure our fingers, we place them exactly covering up the tape, and tall fingers. Notice how I kind of almost make like a little bit of a box here? We don't want a flat finger, okay? So tall finger, and then we just line each finger up, covering up each tape, making sure our finger is on the tip, and we're keeping tall fingers, okay? And then the other little tip, you want to make sure that you still keep your finger and your hand relaxed, but that you're pressing the finger down, the string down all the way, like this. If you only press it down part of the way, you get a horrible sound. So you want to make sure the string you press down the string all the way down. Hope this helps. Happy practicing. Bye-bye.